Welcome to a MainelyDIY.com video. Today I'm going to show you how I designed this little ring here to go around my sound hole in my ukulele. I started with an image that I purchased from Cricut, so I hit the image button. I believe the name is Wreath with Flourish or something to that nature. And there's my design. So I am going to click on that. And you see it has this border around it when I click around it, on it. And this one doesn't. So this is the one I want. Go down here and insert my image. And I am going to just leave that right there. And then I am going to select a circle. Okay. Now my sound hole was 2 1/4 inches, so I'm coming up there and I'm typing that in. I want to go a little bit bigger, so I'm going to add another 1/4 inch to that size, and then I'm going to drag it over this one, and I think I changed the color of it so that it's white, so I can kind of see what I'm doing a little better. I think I want to change my wreath a little bit, make that maybe a little bit bigger, so I'm clicking on my wreath. Sometimes it's hard when you got 2 circles together, so you can come over here and click it. And I'm just going to play with that wreath size just a little bit. I can move the wreath around, I don't have to move the circle around. So I can hit the Shift key and click on them over here. Or I can just drag a box around them both and they're both selected. So I'm going to come down here and hit the weld button. And I get a shape like that. And now I need to go in and put my hole in. And the reason I welded that together is I want a continuous shape here. And if I didn't weld those two together, I'd get gaps between the edges, and that wouldn't work so well. Let me show you what I mean. So if I did the same thing and sliced it, and then tried to hide the parts I don't want, see how they're not really connected? And I want them connected. So the weld button is the one I want here. And see, now I've got a continuous shape. So now I need to cut out my sound hole. So I am going to come here, pick a circle, and first I'm going to type in my original, that's my sound hole side, but I just want a smidgen of wood to show around it. So I think like a 1/16 of an inch on each edge, so 1/16 times 2 is 1/8, so I need to add 1/8 to my 2 1/4, or that would be 2.375. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to take my circle and I'm going to change the color of it to white so I can see better what I'm doing. And then I will take my time and adjust that in there, and you want to be careful not to change the size of anything here. I think I'm actually going to take my wreath and just make it a hair bigger. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to make sure these lines connect, so it still needs to be just a hair bigger. There, okay, I'm happy with that it's centered, and see I have a continuous line all the way around when I make that cut. So I am going to go ahead and select both of those, and then I'll go ahead and slice it. Okay, I don't want this and I don't want that. And there I have my ring. Now I may have taken a little bit more time to center it a little bit better, but you know, it's pretty close to the one I did for mine. Suggest that you cut it out on a piece of scrap cardstock or something before you cut your vinyl to make sure that it's going to be the right size for your instrument. There you have it.